matchup, and it's next. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the
Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. Last 3 starts, not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success.
Cesar Hernandez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Hernandez.
Afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before.
Baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Now at the plate, Oscar Mercado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. On the season, Mercado is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Lindor, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Indians go down 1-2-3. Indians nothing. Yankees coming to the plate. We'll be right back on MLB Network. Aaron Savali gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 29.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. So, fellas, this in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. It is strike 2 swinging.
Count 1 and 2.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2 and 2. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through for a hit. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone.
Hammers it to deep right field. Hicks going back, but it's off the Sony side. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. That average way up there to start things out. 7 homers, 26 RBIs. The 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That is pitch. The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Santana, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy's been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason. Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Ramirez on second. Santana is over at first with one away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. On to first, and the driver held in check as the inning is over. So no runs here on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training, entering this one with a batting average over 300. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Naquin is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Belted high and deep into right center. Right fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. In there, strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Now a hard liner toward short. That gets down, and the inning So now to the plate, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he pops it up. Lindor over to his right, and the inning is over. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 New York.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here it comes. Roberto Perez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Hernandez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Lays off 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. On the ground to the right side. LeMahieu's got it. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Oscar Mercado. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though there are 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Trop. So stepping in, Miguel Andujar. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to...
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Giancarlo Stanton now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Now the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Again, a 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Torres is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
1 and 2.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Chopped on the ground over to first. He'll try again. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Knee high. He barehands it. In time.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy could pick up the runner at third now.
Luke Voigt stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 3 and the Indians nothing. New inning set to get underway. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll look to bounce.
The fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone! It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Indians are now on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try it again. 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High chopper over to first. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. Indians strike for one on this solo homer. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Indians 1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Bottom of the inning now, so striding in, Gary Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
No balls and 1 strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. In now, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Now the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Popped him up. Andujar shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 Cleveland errors so far. Ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gio Urshela. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Number 29.
Up and in for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Naquin's on his horse, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double as he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty B, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Hero. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 5 and the Indians 1. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. He pulls this one into right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Mercado.
At the plate now, Oscar Mercado, as it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. First and second here with nobody out. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Franmil Reyes. Now Reyes with a drive, well hit out to deep left field. Gone, and that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Ramirez is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting,
Striding in, Carlos Santana. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that misses, ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Yankees 5 and the Indians 4. Hunter Wood enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 44.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder.
Now in the box, Brett Gardner. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 0. Adam.
Now batting, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 1-2. There's a slider taken for a ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly, and he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Four runs, 7 hits, and 2 Cleveland errors so far. And it's quickly 0-2. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base, and now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Fouled off. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Voit is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Jonathan Holder will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Working for the punch out and the offering. Looped out towards short. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gio Urshela. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Miguel Andujar now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2. DJ LeMahieu will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Heading out towards shallow right. Hernandez ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. Tommy Kahnle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48.
All set for the start of the inning. Striding in for the Indians, Oscar Mercado has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Francisco Lindor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in now, Franmil Reyes. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. 2 out with a man at first. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. Dominic Leone is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1. At the plate, Torres. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Hard ground ball to third. Ramirez is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And fouled, though it had the home run distance.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Chad Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back.
Into the box, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 2. Delino DeShields will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Delino DeShields.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked I would be shocked if he went to that well a fourth time. I'd be looking heated.
Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And there's his first base hit in this one. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Digging in to try it again, Roberto Perez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. So a 3-run shot to left center as they take a 7-5 lead. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times.
Now pitching for the Yankees. Number 53.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Unable to find the zone with the slider. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Oscar Mercado, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the box.
Your attention, please. This change for the Indians. Now playing center field. Number 4, Bradley.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. He's set and the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And now a pitch on the way. Brett Gardner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a miss. As oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Aaron Hicks is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success.
Now batting.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Cleveland Indians came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Dominic Leone earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Brad Hand hammers down the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on